content objective for today is students will describe the two main characters in the story and explain reasons for their actions. So does anyone remember what a character is or the main characters? Who are the main characters? Good. It's the people in the story that were mentioned the most, or the story was about them the most. So they're who you hear about in the story most often. And then explain reasons for their actions. What are actions? Good. It's something you do. So if I ran and kicked the ball, my action is kicking the ball. So we'll explain their actions, what they did in the story. And then our language objective is students will share what they observed about the characters in the book, along with reasons for their actions. So again, we'll be identifying the main characters, identifying their traits, and what actions go along with those traits. So if we think back, let's just think about a story we've read in the past. Say, since we read Charlotte's Web last week. Who are our main characters? Who do you think the book was mainly about? If we had to pick the three main characters, who would you pick? Fern, Wilbur, good, and Charlotte. I would agree that they were the three main characters. And if we had to explain their actions in the book, what would we say Fern's action was? What were some of her actions? Okay, she saves Wilbur's life by arguing with her father that a small piglet should live just like a large piglet does. Just because he is a runt doesn't mean he should be killed. So that's an action. That's her main action in the book. So if we had to pick character traits for Fern, how would we describe that action? How would we describe her? Loving. She loves Wilbur, so she doesn't want him to be put down. I would agree with loving. Hopeful. Sorry. Good, yes. Lovable. Hopeful, good. I would say she's hopeful that Wilbur doesn't get put down. What else? Innocent. So these are all traits that describe Fern and describe Fern's actions. Let's move on to Wilbur. What are some actions Wilbur does in the novel? He's born a runt, good. He gets saved from death. And he's surrounded by Fern's love. Good. I love all the things that I care